Now, back to Coastal Living on KZTV.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm taking a little break from my self-portrait to talk sense with Keith Clark. He's with Edward Jones, and we actually have some questions from our viewers today. We're looking for some advice.
Very good. Clarissa, thanks for having me on. Absolutely.
It's a pleasure. Okay, so one listener says, I'm 40 years old and I don't have a 401k. Is it too late to start one? And if not, where do I start?
That's a really great question. I have a lot of people who begin investing later in life. We go through certain phases of our lives. We're paying for college. We're paying to start a family. We don't have the money to invest. 40 years old is about that point in time where a lot of people begin to invest. So no, it's not too late. Absolutely not. If you've got the money available, invest today, because your future is uncertain and the time that you have between now and when you pass it on to your heirs is in your favor. So yeah, absolutely start at 40. Your full retirement age today would be 67, 68 years old. So that's a lot of time, plenty of time. So look to invest in the company 401k. Look to invest in your traditional IRA, your Roth IRA. Do your own investment account, which is taxable, but it still adds to your portfolio and your value.
All right, lots of options, and all the more reason to stop by and see you for personal advice. Now, the next one is, I'm receiving enough money from my income tax to pay off all my credit card debt, but I won't be able to put anything aside for a rainy day. Is this a smart move? That's
a very pertinent question today, because people are getting tax refunds. We do have debt. Nationally, our debt now is lower than in the past, but we still carry it. My answer is, and again, this is dependent on each personal situation, but in general terms, pay the debt down. Get the debt out of your life. Get rid of that debt. You could split the difference a bit. Put a portion aside for the next rainy day. Use the majority of it, pay down the debt. Look at your budget. Start eliminating the things that you don't need and use that money to get the debt completely paid off and add to that rainy day fund.
I love it. Okay, so even a little best of both worlds kind of situation.
Best of both worlds will help.
All right, if you're watching, guys, then that's the advice for you. Okay, the next one is, I'm self-employed and I need to start putting money aside for retirement. It's kind of similar to the other question. How does that work, retirement?
Self-employed people have great benefits on retirement plans. You could have a owner-only 401k. You could have a SEP, a simple IRA. You actually can put more money away into those than what I could put into my 401k at work.
Really?
You have higher contribution rates as self-employed. So yeah, that's a fabulous place to be, is self-employed, but start that qualified plan now. Continue to add to your traditional IRA or your Roth, combination of the two, but you have a great advantage being self-employed to set up a qualified plan.
All right, so some of you might be like feeling a sense of calm now, realizing that you actually have a leg up on this, but you do want to get professional advice to make sure you're making the right move. So where can we go for more information with you?
Good question. Come and see me, Keith Clark, on the island. Our office actually next year will have been on that island for 30 years. We will be celebrating 30-year anniversary next year. So come see me. I'm at 361-949-9500. I'm available. Give me a call.
Fantastic. All right, guys, you know where to get the best advice to take care of yourself. So thank you so much, Keith, for your time.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
All right, guys. Now, what is next here? We are going to share a list of locals who inspire Miss Myra, and she's obviously an inspiration herself. We're learning more about local music festivals, and we're going to find out what we are watching on these streaming services that you may have not seen yet. We'll be back with more on Coastal Living.